Also, whitelist it before you only allow that IP into your management console. Because if you blacklist it, you can't get into your management console at all.
Oh, yeah.
Same with, make sure you're not on a dynamic IP and locking your management console down to an IP. Because then, only if I'm feeling up to it will I go into the database and disable that feature for you. So we do get that. We have
yeah, so this is what Josh is talking about here. So the console restrictions, if you go under the settings and then console restrictions, you can so by default allow access from anywhere. You're allowed into the management console from any IP. But you can change it to only allow from specific IPs. And if you have a dynamic IP, then as soon as that changes, you're out of luck. You have a hard time getting access to that system again. Anyway, so that's what he's mentioning there. Back to the blacklist. You can whitelist your IPs. Make sure you do that, especially if you're using stun. Yeah, if you ever do blacklist yourself, you can just log onto your PBX using your phone that's not on Wi-Fi and remove the blacklist. Or you can VPN if you have a VPN on your computer. You can just VPN to another network. You'll be able to get access there. So it's pretty easy to fix, but.
Is it possible to geo-block IP addresses?
No.
So we just talked about the block link and setting that call invite. Next, we have the proxy authentication header. This is going to be left out in the initial invite, and then once that authentication information is requested, the subsequent invite will be sent with that authentication details. Next, so we did actually touch on messaging as well, but so we can be brief on this section. But so there's different ways of messaging with free CX. You can use SMS with any SMS supported provider like Telin, Facebook, WhatsApp, and then your website live chat. All of this can be set up on your web client.
So when you set up your base, and this again is all from the base, right? And when you have dual, where you have two bases connected, one will be your primary and one will be your secondary. All your configuration will still be done on one base, primary base. When you can set up your base, you'll have SIP accounts come in, and those SIP accounts will be set up as accounts, just basically as accounts. You're going to register them as